Have you seen that Jeffree Star video?
Which one?
Was it Jeffree Star? No, not Jeffree Star. The other gay one.
James Charles?
Yes, the James Charles video.
The one of him like at Disney?
Yeah, pull it up. Have you seen it? Why did he become an 80-year-old New York woman? Look at his feet. Why are his feet doing that?
He has a BBL.
Huh?
He has a BBL.
What do you mean he has a BBL?
He had a BBL. He stands up. Like, actually.
No way. He actually got a BBL? Mm-hmm. Why?
He wanted a fat ass.
Well, hold on a second. Now I gotta take a look at this. Where is it? Where's the BBL?
Do you not see how he's built like fucking Mewtwo?
Let me see. I can't see shit. I thought he was just arching his back.
No, bro, he has a fucking BBL.
I thought the dude was just arching. Why is he standing bow-legged though? Did he also ask to get bow legs?
Ass too fat.
His legs can't carry his fat ass now? That's crazy. Hello. Hello, darling. Like what if became like Judy Garland for what, you know? Hello, darling. Wait, people making fun of it is so good though.
Okay. We're in Africa and I got a frozen brown elephant, which is Coca-Cola. Hello.
That's crazy.
That's crazy that he got a real life BBL. Why? Dude, let me just tell you right now, nobody cares about ass that much to get a BBL. You know?
If I had unlimited money, I'd get one.
Why?
So I can have a fat ass.
But like, you don't need it.
Imagine.
I'm imagining, but like dude, the carving that they would have to do to like shape it out is crazy.
Hey, I have a shape. But imagine flat stomach, fat ass.
That's different. I thought you were like, I'm gonna put a BBL on me right now. I feel like that wouldn't make any sense.
You see the shadiness he just did to me?
It just wouldn't make any sense.
You see the shadiness he just fucking did to me?
I feel like you would have to go like ridiculous sized. You know what I mean? To see like the shape of it. Do you know what I'm saying?
What's that supposed to mean?
It doesn't mean anything. I just think that the surgery would be ridiculous.
What is that supposed to mean?
Because you already got the booty. Why add more to it? It wouldn't be proportional. The problem with BBLs is that they're never proportional.
True.
So you have to have a proportion.
But like, imagine like big titties, huge ass.
Yeah, it's gross, dude.
Tiny waist.
All right, Miami. You know what I mean?
It's too expensive.
Miami.
But I heard
Miami.
allegedly, I heard they stink.
What?
Like BBLs, they're stinky.
Why?
Like
because they're just not washing their ass?
No, because like you're like it's like dead skin and like the fat and like it's a weird process.
Ew, dude, that's gross.
Did you know they had to implement guidelines in Florida because people were pumping out BBLs and people were dying.
Getting pumped with BBLs.
Yeah, people were dying because they weren't using ultrasounds to see where they're placing the fat, and they're putting the fat in the veins, causing people to die.
Ew.
So then
why would anybody want to get this surgery? Just do the Stairmaster. You know what I mean? Just do Stairmaster. Just do squats.
Or walk. Walking helped me build kind of an ass.
Walk uphill.
But yeah, I know.
Crazy,
so
dude.
now you can
Whatever.
only.
If you have a BBL, more power to you. But if you're Jeffree Star,
James Charles,
I keep getting them all mixed up.
I think he also.
I get
has
them all
one
mixed
too.
up.
He's like, yeah, gay influencer canceled.
I think they just all look the same, don't they?
Jeffree Star has no eyebrows and has pink hair.
Right. My bad. Jeffree Star is the cool one, right? Or are they all
He's
kind
canceled,
of the same?
Yeah.
They're all canceled?
He's the one that has a yak farm and sells fucking yak meat and jerky.
What's the deal with that? What's the problem with that?
You're raising pets.
No, you're raising animals.
Raising pets.
No, you're raising animals.
And then slaughtering them.
But that's the thing. You're saying you're raising pets. Yaks should not be pets.
He treats them like a pet.
Yaks should not be pets.
Oh my God. I could never do that.
But raising them as like you love them and then just for slaughter is crazy. Yeah. That's crazy.
And he sells it at like in his Montana store.
Oh, he's from Montana?
He moved to Montana. He's like, fuck LA. I'm done living in LA. I'm moving to the middle of fucking nowhere.
Yeah. So why is he getting canceled for that?
No, he's gonna cancel. He's racist. Allegedly racist.
Yeah. Stop, dude. Stop getting BBLs and stop being racist. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm saying from now on.
BBL.
No
Drizzy.
more. Hello. Did he change his voice too?
Yeah.
Hello.
When I saw him at a
Became
party,
like Judy. Saw Judy Garland in an interview one time and was just like, "That's the voice I want."
I wish I had like a quirk like that.
Like what? Like
know.
a voice?
Yeah, I don't know.
What do you mean you don't have a quirk?
I mean, not that I can think of.
You're fully hooded. You know what I mean? And then you wear you're Muslim, but then you wear like very exciting clothes. Pop punk Muslim. That's not a quirk. You're telling me pop punk Muslim is not a quirk. That is a full quirk.
Granted, I was the only hijabi growing up at concerts.
That's what I'm saying.
The only other one was this girl named Kat. We're friends now, which is kind of funny. She lives in LA.
Yeah.
She's a photographer.
Yeah.
It was always me and her. But granted, she lived in LA when I was a kid.
She needs to get it. Kat, if you're listening to this, get us into shows. What are you doing?
Kat she's so cool.
Kat, what are you doing? Get us into shows. Kat, do you need an assistant? I'm looking for a job. Kat.
Excuse me, sir. I'm looking for a job.
I'm looking for a job.
No, she's cool. Yeah, but she's the only other one I saw in the scene. She's Palestinian. And then
Yuck! Wallahi.
Wallahi.
Welcome in, babies, to another episode of the Ayyrabs podcast. It is episode 69. Yay!
You know what they say about 69?
What do they say about 69?
A lot of things.
Producer, put like a giant birthday 69 balloons if you can here with like maybe like some exploding. Something to make this more exciting of an intro for everybody.
Add some
watching.
like freak shit. Add like a freak like tongue out emo.
Yeah, we have a crazy episode today. Just like all episodes that are crazy, you know. Today we're going to be talking about the Sydney Sweeney drama that's going on. Maybe we'll touch on a little bit of the Pedro Pascal drama that's going on as well in the world today, because she looks confused because she doesn't know anything about it, and that's okay because I will talk about it. And we will be talking about Trump banning or destroying birth control for women. Yuck, dude. Now we're going to have a bunch of pregnancies out there. Preggers.
Transparently, I added it because I miss talking about public health. But
oh, well then, dude, if you miss talking about public health, you are in charge of the topics. You know what I mean? You can talk about whatever.
No, because I was like, oh
about.
shit. I was like, oh shit. Breaking news. It's like my realm.
Yeah.
It's my shit.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. We went shopping. That's not a topic. I just wanted to say that out loud. It's not a topic.
We went shopping.
We just went shopping. That's going to be a Patreon topic.
Yeah.
And we also have a very fun activity we're going to be doing towards the end of the episode.
And on Patreon, we're going to get freaky.
Patreon, we're going to get freaky, dudes. If
We're
you want to join the
freaky.
Patreon, $5 a month. That's all you need to join the Patreon. We also reacted to the Nelk Boys on Patreon. Okay?
Oh, dude, that was
this
fucking
past week.
disaster.
And let me tell you something right now. What the fuck?
All I'm going to say is, if I ever see them in public, I'm going to tell them how fucking stupid they are.
Dude, what the fuck? Dumbasses, dude. 100% idiots. Idiots.
Dumb, stupid, fucking idiotic.
And if you want to see our play-by-play of that entire thing, that's going to be on the Patreon as well. That's already on the Patreon.
I will say it's 2 hours of react, so we watched it at 1.5 speed.
We broke it into two parts. We broke it up into 2 parts, and we did watch it at 1.5, which is insane. And it is mostly just us screaming at them.
Mm-hmm. I was so angry.
It was gross. It was just disgusting.
Before we get into the main topics, I need a bitch.
Sure.
I hate the internet.
Yeah, internet sucks.
It does, but I'm just like we talk about this every fucking time, but it's making me progressively angrier. It's like more and more I see people that have been silent about Palestine for the last almost 2 years at this point. And now that they're in the final stages of irreversible starvation, now they feel the need to talk about it.
Yeah.
Now that...
Hey, too late, you know?
And then they had...
Too late.
Whenever your colleagues, your peers were faced with deplatforming because they were talking about Palestine and advocating for Palestine and raising money for Palestine, and you sat there quietly... Mm-hmm. Now you feel the need to say something because the graphics seem more urgent on Instagram.
Yep.
And they are literally in irreversible level of starvation.
Yep.
Organ damage, everything.
Yeah, dude. So any creators who are just now coming out and being like, you know what? Yeah, free Palestine. I don't really give a shit about you.
Like it's like I know it's like, oh well, at least you care now. But in my head, I'm just like, the
damage is done, dude. You've had opportunities to do some good, and you didn't, and that's okay. But don't act like you've been supporting this thing since the beginning when you haven't. Silent support is not really support. You know,
dude, it makes me so angry.
All these people like feel like they're at risk. Oh, my platform. Like, yeah, dude, our fucking platform.
Yeah,
dude. Yeah, dude, my career. I still said something about it. At least a little something about it. It's still very clear what my fucking viewpoint is.
Exactly.
On it for years now.
Fucking idiots.
My little platform. If your platform doesn't like it, educate your platform.
And if they still don't like it after educating them,
then it's not a platform for you, especially if you decided you wanted to fucking support Palestine. If you're on a platform that doesn't agree with that,
right.
Maybe it's not the right fucking platform for you.
Maybe you don't want those people in your audience.
Do it again.
And in my head, I'm like, dude, like, fuck my brain.
Uh-oh.
My brain died.
I forgot.
Uh-oh. But no, dude, I'm just like, oh, you remember like whenever like within the first year, people were like, yeah, these influencers haven't spoke up about it. We're gonna do a mass unfollowing spree on TikTok.
That's also
and then it worked. People on the list started posting about Palestine because they didn't want to lose their fucking followers.
That's ridiculous.
But anyways, like I will transparently, I know I haven't been posting about it as much as I have before, but I will say there's a reason. Unfortunately.
Yeah, dude, I'm not even on really Twitter that much anymore. It's just gross. There's like no point. It's just disgusting.
Like I don't know how to say it other than like
this is our platform. We talk about it here. We talk about it while we're live. This is our platform where we talk about it.
I just don't post on Instagram and Twitter as much anymore.
Put it in a frozen format. Yeah. In a written word. We say it out loud.
Yeah.
You know, fuck you.
T. But yeah, beyond that, fuck all you content creators that like think now is the time to post about it, now that it's like the final stages of genocide.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, fuck you. Anyways, Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah.
Sydney Sweeney is under fire currently.
Ooh, celebrities are under fire all
I feel like she's been like kind of like in the media lately.
She's been doing a lot of just ads.
She's in her ad era.
Which is honestly good for you. Get your bag, but also, what's the topic here?
I had a random thought about her.
One
time, Raff had said the most egregious thing to me, and I think about it at least once a month.
It's still true, dude.
It's.
I still stand by it. I don't even remember the name of the movie, but I still stand by it, dude. I will say it again proudly. You look like Sydney Sweeney. You look like Sydney Sweeney in what is it? That nun movie, that nun horror movie that she was in. The Promise, the Deliverance,
Immaculate,
dude.
That
looked just
that
like
gagged
her.
Me.
Yeah, that's exactly what you look
gagged
like.
Me, but yeah,
that's exactly what you look like. Hello.
First she was under fire because she did her like fucking soap bathwater weird bullshit.
Oh,
whatever.
Who was that for? Was that for Squatch?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why was she under fire for that? Fuck it. My thing is, you know, I'm actually gonna let you finish this before I. You know what? Let me actually say this point now before you go into this because it might be bad. My thing is, she knows what sells for her is sex appeal and sex, and she's using it. Good. At least she's aware. At least she's not ignorant. Like, I wish people wouldn't like do this. She's like, this is how people see me. Fuck it. If I'm gonna make money, this is how I'm gonna make money. You know.
Unfortunately, sex sells.
Unfortunately, sex does sell.
Trust me, I learned the hard way.
Yeah.
I got the most views on my fucking reels because I wasn't wearing a hoodie. And I have like over hundreds of comments talking about my boobs. And it's just me talking about my little journal.
I want to I think I'm going to start buying assless chaps and just start doing content where I just talk about random stuff in assless chaps.
You should.
Yeah. Full asshole out. I'm just going to do that.
Damn.
Sexualize myself. It's time.
I mean, it worked, but I was like, I didn't like do it on purpose. I was just talking.
Right.
But whatever. Anyways, so this one is not more sexy. Well, it's her trying to be sexy, but it's also like people are mad because it's giving fascist.
Why is he giving? Okay, but why?
So she has. Okay, I know it sounds insane,
For
but
an American Eagle?
yeah. So she has a new line with, well, not a line, like an ad with American Eagle, and the whole tagline of it is Sydney Sweeney has great genes. Okay.
Yeah. My first initial thought is she has big tits.
Yes.
Sorry for how crude that was, but yeah.
So great genes with a G-E
Yeah.
and E-S crossed out, replaced with genes.
Yeah.
Along with like her talking about like inheritance and like blonde hair, blue eyes.
Is that what she's talking
yeah,
about that?
and offspring. So people are like, these are just like white supremacist ideas.
Oh, that's weird. Is that a full commercial? Do you
Yeah,
have that commercial?
I have the clips.
Okay, hell yeah.
So obviously the boobs are out, cleavage.
They're fucked if they don't do another one with the opposite. They're so fucked.
Yeah.
If they don't do the same commercial with an opposite melanin actress
They
and
probably won't.
do the same fucking commercial and say that this person has great genes as well. They are fucked out of their mind.
So people were like, well, this is like basically an homage to Brooke Shields' Calvin Klein ad she did in the 80s. But she was also fucking 15 years old when she did that ad.
Yeah.
Basically talking about like the gene, like the dual play of like genetics and genes.
Right. Also, I mean, come on, that joke's been done so many times. Like, why are we doing this joke again?
I know.
Can we get new people in ads? Can we get new ad agency
Can we
people?
get Raff in ads?
Honestly, no, thank you. I don't want to make ads for. Give me a thing. Maybe I can make.
What
an ad for
if?
it.
Okay. Imagine this: the Bad Bunny Calvin Klein ad.
What about
That was
it?
the best advertisement of the century.
You're such a whore, dude. You're so horny for what? For what, dude? So horny. I'm gonna let it slide because this is episode 69. You know what, producer? Every time we say 69, can you make like a moan sound or something?
Ew.
Should we do Frogan moan or Raff moan, or maybe just a random moan sound? We should probably like not to copyright it. We'll just do one of our own. I'll moan and then Fro will moan. All right, your turn.
I'm gonna make it egregious. You ready?
Hold on. Okay. Great. Yeah, so every time we say 69, just there it is.
A moan.
Throw a moan.
Cycle it through. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna show you two of them.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of hard to find, to be quite honest. Hold on. Start. Stop.
You said it opposite.
Oh,
Hello.
not that. Not that. Okay. So this is.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the ad.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
Sydney Sweeney has great genes.
My genes are blue. It comes down from, offspring. From parent to offspring. It was not her voice.
My body's composition
yeah.
is determined by my genes. Hey, eyes up here. And I definitely won't say that they're the most comfortable jeans I've ever worn. Or that they make your butt look amazing.
Okay.
Often determining traits like hair color, personality.
Why is his bass
even eye
boosted?
color.
I don't know.
Okay, I saw that part.
I bet you want to try these jeans.
Sydney Sweeney.
Where'd her butt go in the last one? It disappeared. Dude. So were either of those the videos?
Yeah, those are all
Okay.
the ones.
Those are all the ones.
Yes.
And people are saying what? That
They
she's saying
said
that
a
it's
TikTok
very-
creator labeled it as fascist propaganda, citing the emphasis on blonde, blue-eyed beauty as Nazi symbolism.
I think it's a little bit of a stretch. I do see it. Obviously, it's a wild ad to run with a blonde hair, blue-eyed girl. I do see it. And also them really referring to her breasts. What does that have to do with jeans?
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
I feel like she's not the one for that commercial.
My eyes are up here.
The way to if this is like hate that they're getting for a while now from here on out about that commercial, they need to put out another commercial to do the opposite.
Yeah.
They should have done it. They should have done multiple actresses and put those all out.
Here
They're
we
the
are
worst,
with
dude.
Mr. PR Raff.
Dude, they're the worst.
They need you.
They're just so dumb, dude. You know, they spent their entire budget. They spent their entire budget on Sydney Sweeney because Sydney Sweeney will sell sex, but for men, she's male gaze, not
Yeah, the
female
jeans are for
gaze.
girls. It's like the Sydney jean.
Yeah, it's male gaze, not female gaze. So the men, what are men gonna do? You're trying to sell these jeans, which are women's jeans, to men. For why? Sydney Sweeney's not the right person for this.
If my man was like, "Oh, you need to get these jeans because Sydney Sweeney
yeah,
advertised them,"
gross, dude.
I'd be like, "Excuse me,
Gross.
excuse me."
I don't think women. I don't think any women, and you could in the comments tell me if I'm wrong. Watch that commercial and go, "Yeah, I want to look like Sydney Sweeney. I want to have Sydney Sweeney's small butt. You know, I want to have the Sydney Sweeney butt." There's no way.
I'm crying.
You know what I mean?
But yeah, people are also mad that there's like no diversity. It's like a blue-eyed, blonde, white actress talking about good jeans.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. It's honestly a crazy commercial to run. I still think it's maybe like a little bit of a stretch to be like, they're fascist, but it is a wild fucking commercial to run because it 100% looks like that.
Yeah. I wonder what my thing would be if I was selling jeans.
Sweatpants.
Hey.
It would be, jeans are cool, but you know what's even cooler? Sweatpants.
I used to wear-
Camo sweatpants.
Here's the thing.
Camo combo.
I'm just an advocate for comfort.
There you go.
Don't.
That would be it. The advocacy for comfort.
No, like here's the thing. I used to not be lazy in the way I dress,
Yeah.
but we record at my house. It's hard for me to get properly dressed when I'm walking from my room to my living room.
Yeah.
Because when we go out, I think I dress nice.
Yeah. Just
But
step
here-
outside of your house more.
I have nowhere to go.
Just take a step outside.
Oh, yeah. I could do that. But okay, the kicker of this all.
Yeah.
All proceeds from the Sydney jean are going to go to a crisis line supporting domestic violence and mental health.
Oh my God.
But that wasn't like mentioned originally.
in the commercial wasn't mentioned? No. Wow, how would you even mention that? How would you even bring that up in a commercial?
Well, the jeans have like a butterfly on it, which is like a symbolism of it. But
we got to stop with symbolism because butterflies mean a bunch of different shit. Can we find a different animal for shit, please? Like, can we like find other shit? You know what I mean? There's like, oh, we have an angel like that represents this. Oh, we have the butterfly. Let's do something without wings. How about that?
I mean, butterflies are powerful because like you figure they're like caterpillars at first and then they become a cocoon and then they become like.
I understand they're powerful, but they're overused. Find different animals. You know? You know what else starts off as like an egg and becomes something cool? Platypuses. Why don't we use platypi?
They go through a transformation.
So?
If
also,
you,
butterflies are fragile and weak. Have you ever touched a butterfly wing with your oily hand? It ruins it. You kill them. So
sounds like you've done that for fun before.
Pick a stronger fucking thing, something stronger.
If you were an animal, if an animal symbolized you, what would it be?
It would be. I don't know, dude. A jaguar. A jaguar or a hyena, to be honest. It'd be one of these.
Why?
Because they laugh, they cackle, and they're kind of dirty.
That's all of you.
Literally. I would say penguin or like an elephant or something, but I'm like, nah, neither of those. I forget shit too easily.
And you don't have a trunk, so.
I don't have a well, the forget things too easily was the elephant thing. I definitely have a trunk. No BBL needed. You know. So. All the boys yesterday were talking about how big my trunk was.
It was actually really funny.
It was really weird.
I was like standing there. I was like, damn, they're sexualizing a barely legal boy. He's like so young to me. Like I feel like he's been like a child.
He's 19.
Yeah, he's young. He's a baby.
It's also their cousin, so
Yeah, and Raff because they both have fat asses.
it's true. The Lebanese ass,
Yeah,
that mountain ass,
the shelf.
yeah,
But yeah,
the hanger, the airplane runway.
maybe you should try the Sydney jeans on and see if your ass disappears.
Yeah. Dude, it's just crazy. I think people are like going. They're just like want to sink their teeth in. I heard a conspiracy theory. So this is the Pedro Pascal thing that I'm gonna like go into.
Okay.
So Pedro Pascal has been under fire recently because there's been a lot of people going like, oh yeah, he has anxiety. So Pedro Pascal has been very forthcoming with saying that he has anxiety, and when he trusts somebody like a co-star or like just trusts somebody, sometimes he'll like touch or like he'll grab a hand. But like usually the co-stars, they know this and they're okay with it. It's very consent, and he's always been very open about that since like really kind of being in the spotlight and getting a lot of like interview after interview with like co-stars and stuff like that. So people were like, "Oh, he has anxiety." He touches, not that big of a deal. Recently though, because of the Fantastic Four coming out, him and his co-star, I always forget her name, Kirby, I think, or something like that.
Kirby.
I don't know her name. Look it up. Look it up. I always forget her name. They've been getting really. They've been kind of touchy, and people are now attacking Pedro, saying anxiety, quote unquote. Yeah, right. Essentially, that like he's been faking it this whole time so that he can just like touch people, and they're going on this giant schmear camp. Was I right, Vanessa Kirby? Oh,
Good job.
I remembered.
Look at you have great memory.
I'm an elephant. Dude, so every video that I've seen of them being like touchy, it's always been like Vanessa kind of doing the initiating the touching, but that's neither here nor there. The conspiracy is that I saw, I don't think this is true, that Pedro's been very vocal against JK Rowling, right? Because Pedro Pascal has a trans sister. So he's like very vocal about his trans sister. He's very vocal and about fuck you, JK Rowling, as are, a lot of people. But the conspiracy I heard was that JK Rowling has this like infinite like kind of pool of money because of the Harry Potter stuff, that she's using it to smear campaign Pedro with all these hate accounts that normally don't. These accounts, because there was a rise in like accounts that normally don't even talk about celebrities or entertainment that were talking about this particular thing. So there's a theory that she's paying these people to write these hate articles and smear campaign him.
People with fuck you money need to stop.
But I think the hate is just growing on Pedro because he's been recently very vocal about his sister and very, very open about his sister being trans and everything like that as well.
That's a good theory. But yeah, in my head, I'm just like I have anxiety. I mean, like, you probably could tell when I'm anxious in public.
Yeah.
I touch my neck.
Yeah.
I touch my necklace. Or like, I'm always like.
Yeah, he does the same thing. But he'll just like touch himself.
Yeah.
From every interview I've seen. And then, maybe once in a while he'll like have a handout and like his they were saying that like it's never like the male co-stars that are touching him. And, I'm like, that's also not true. Oscar Isaac has done it with him.
He's so sexy.
They're very close, and he's touched him and been that way. I'm pretty sure Chris Evans has done the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, some people like even like some.
And
like,
also, let's be fucking honest. True or not true, maybe he's gay. And maybe the other male co-stars don't feel comfortable with being touched.
I thought he was gay.
We don't know.
It's
not that it's our business. We don't know.
Oh, okay, man. Look at me functioning under assumption.
No, I mean like it's very like he's fluid maybe.
Okay, that makes sense.
People are like he's gay or pan. I'm like we don't know. Could be. It doesn't matter.
Even like under like certain like anxious situations, like sometimes like physical touch is like necessary and like.
Yeah, I mean
soothing.
it's also whatever. It's consensual.
Yeah.
It's not like he's grabbing them and they look uncomfortable.
Yeah, just like grabbing like a
he
shoulder
like touches
or
himself
arm.
and then like somebody will like touch him.
Yeah.
Or like hold his hand or like do something
Yeah,
like
I
that.
mean,
but people are going after him. They're like, yeah, this is like a play. He's playing the long game with these women or something like that.
yeah, no, I wouldn't call him a predator for that. Like, and I'm not like the
crazy.
biggest Pedro Pascal fan. In my head, I'm just like, I don't understand the hype. Cancel me. But granted, that's like
I think he's just a really great, sweet dude, is what it seems like.
I just don't like nice men.
No, that's not true. Because we went on a whole young blood thing recently, and you're like, we like him because he seems really nice and cool.
Yeah, I know. I just like no.
He seems like a sweet dude.
He does. He seems really nice.
Yeah, we don't listen to his music, but like like I want to listen. I want to listen and like it because he's such a nice guy.
I wish I talked like him.
Yeah, love.
I wish I had a cool accent.
Oh, cutie pie. When he says cutie pie to people, have you heard him do that?
No.
I just got a video of him. I just saw a video of him. He was in a car, or maybe he was doing an interview in a car. And this girl was like, yeah, I saw that you were flying in, and I did some research, and I got you a
Was it
tea.
Tara?
No, it was a tea, and I got you a bacon sandwich as well. And he's like, oh, you made me a sandwich, cutie pie. I'm like, okay. And then like whenever he's like dude, yeah, fuck it, yeah. He just seems like a nice dude.
He does seem really nice.
He seems like a nice dude.
No.
If you ever want to come on this podcast, Youngblood, I'd love to.
Youngblood.
Have you. Love to have you, Dominic. Real name like that, you know.
Damn, you're like legal naming him?
Yeah.
Shit.
But that's what's been going on in the world of celebrities, I guess, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of stupid. Like, come on. You know, there's no other drama going on right now that you have to like.
Slow news day.
Really, literally, dude.
Very slow
Nothing
news
going
day.
on as far as entertainment
No,
celebrities.
I feel like he doesn't deserve to be canceled for that. I mean,
doesn't,
does
dude.
he look grippy sometimes? I will say yes, he does look like he's a little grippy.
Yeah, I agree. He does look a little grippy sometimes.
Like it's like I was like, girl, like you don't need to be like grabbing on like.
Yeah, but like this recent, who knows?
But I mean, there are scientific studies show that like when somebody's anxious, a hug or like physical touch calms your nervous system.
Yeah,
So sometimes people need a hug.
yeah.
You know,
Who knows, dude? Not my business.
none ya.
None ya.
Speaking of gossip and slow news days.
Yeah.
So a couple weeks ago, we talked about the T app.
For those who don't remember, that was the app that it's strictly women only. They are pretty much like as a forum. They put pictures up of dudes and go. It's like neighborhood watch for women and like men. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it launched in 2023.
Yep.
Used to vet men. You could so apparently you could reverse image search to detect catfishing.
Reverse like 69.
Whose mono was it? I wonder.
I don't know.
Background checks and sex offender registry lookups. Anonymous community reviews. This is what people were mad about the most: is the anonymous community reviews.
Right.
Where users can flag men as red or green flags, and like a women-only group chat environment. The early verification process for women. Getting onto the app was uploading a selfie and photo ID to confirm that the person's a woman.
Okay.
So they put their license and a selfie. The company said that these images would be deleted immediately after verification.
Psych.
However, later they archived that data for law enforcement purposes, contradicting the deletion promise. So
they said they're deleting it, but they're archiving it.
yeah, they archived it.
So they didn't delete it. They
Nope.
archived it for police stuff just in case.
Mm-hmm. So a couple days ago,
Yeah.
4chan hacked it and gained
Duh.
access to the legacy data for they got access to the legacy data storage
Duh.
system, exposing 72,000 images, including 13,000 selfies and government-issued photo IDs submitted
Duh.
during account verification,
Duh.
and 59,000 photos from public post comments and direct messages within the app.
Duh.
The data has been stored in unprotected Firebase bucket and linked publicly via a thread on 4chan.
Mm-hmm.
So the T app acknowledged it, and the data were for people. The data leak for users that signed up before February 2024. So if you downloaded it after we talked about it, you're good.
Literally.
The good thing is no email addresses or phone numbers were breached.
I mean, yeah, but now there's addresses. What do you mean there's no email addresses, but there are actual addresses.
Phone numbers.
And phone numbers are leaked because if it's on their license, then it's leaked.
Yeah. Huh? Phone number?
Yeah, you don't have a phone number on your license? I'm pretty sure your phone number's on your license.
No, I don't have a phone number on my license.
Oh, you're right. I'm a dumbass. Yeah, I don't know where I got that from. I have to go get a real ID.
Huh?
I have to go get a real ID.
You don't have it?
I don't have it on that one, no.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. But yeah, it doesn't have the bear. It was really weird. I went to go get my new light.
Aren't they supposed to do that shit automatically?
They're supposed to. They just didn't. I don't know why they didn't. But I went. I got my. Is that new?
No, dude, this is when I was 20 years old.
What's that star?
That's my real ID.
Really?
Yeah.
Why do you have it? Yeah, I don't have it, dude.
Let me
I don't
see.
know. I literally don't know why I didn't get a
Let me
real
see
ID.
it.
I don't have it. I promise you, I don't have it.
That is so fucking stupid.
It's now I have to go and like pay for a whole new license, to get the real ID. And I have to do it now because obviously blah blah blah. Regardless, so there's a data breach. Duh. You have you so stupid. Because obviously there would be a data breach,
Yeah. So
because women can't just have anything without men getting upset at it.
no, literally.
It's ridiculous.
So they're obviously talking about it on 4chan.
Yeah.
And celebrating the breach, calling it karma for an anti-man app that's also hateful.
Yeah,
So
so what?
people were obviously looking at the leaked pictures mockingly and treating it like a game.
And then they made what they do with that?
They created a game called T-Spill where
It's basically just hot or not.
they uploaded the selfies and they would make them click between two people.
Click on the what?
Click on the void you prefer. There's incel terminology for women.
Ugh.
And then
Female of, I don't know.
and then there's the top 50 and bottom 50
That's crazy. They made hot or not old day Facebook.
of basically the women that were on the app. I will say, dude, the selfie verification for shit,
I just don't. Why do we need selfie verification? You got my ID.
right. And then also, not only that, all the addresses, they made a map
Yeah.
of where everybody lived.
Looks like mostly Alaska.
Dude,
it's all of Hawaii.
Yeah. So basically, yeah, it's all over
That's
America.
crazy. That's all America.
But obviously, some people were there's split reactions to it. Some people on Reddit were women should be able to have their safe spaces and communities to reach out to.
Women
And
should or shouldn't?
should.
Right.
And then incels were like, well, yeah, well, you shouldn't be reviewing men like Yelp.
Why not though? That's I just don't understand, dude. Because why not? It's just a mass network of women to tell people whether or not a guy's a creep or not.
I was talking to somebody about this, and they're like, well, people do that to you on a daily basis.
What?
Talk about me and
Yeah, literally. That's what I'm saying.
being anti the app.
People talk about you. On the
They're against the idea of the existence of the app, and they think that I should be against it too.
But but that how does it make sense? Because I don't think that the app is super productive unless it's for hey, this guy did this really bad shit to me. Mm-hmm. It's also very one-sided.
I mean, my sisters are on it. They said there's some guys who are oh yeah, this guy's a really nice guy. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Not all of it is negative.
Yeah.
But I do think it's
the people who want it
funny.
shut down are negative people.
Yeah, I do think. Just don't be a bad guy.
Just don't be a bad person. Who gives a shit?
I do think it's
Grow
funny
up.
though that the first guy my sister saw in the app was a guy that I was talking to so long, years ago.
And they said he was awful.
They said he was cheating on his wife.
Yeah. Well, that stuff's crazy.
Insane. And they just got married. So funny. So funny. Okay.
So that's what's going on with the T-Spill app.
Yeah. So if you just downloaded it, don't worry. You're safe.
You're safe now, but if you had it when it first kind of came out,
sorry about that.
Your data's breached, and you should probably check that out. And also work on suing the company.
Ugh. Can they sue him?
They said that they were going to delete their information, but instead they had an archive of information that then got data breached, and now your personal information is out there. Yeah, you can sue.
True.
Mm-hmm.
The purple looks so nice.
I know it's clean now because it's it's clean.
It's bright.
It's bright. my spit hasn't ruined it yet.
His acidic spit.
My Hasidic spit.
I'm freezing. What the fuck?
Yeah.
My house is cold.
Yeah. Go for it.
I need a good transition.
Oh my God, dude. No, you don't. I mean, like, it's a good. The problem with having this app being taken down is that now women are going to be in relationships with men who are probably really bad and probably can't afford birth control because Trump destroyed birth control.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So
that's a transition, baby.
So we don't want babies though.
Right.
But we're going to be having
Kitty
babies.
boy.
So basically, Trump ordered the destroying of about $10 million worth of birth control stock.
Which is insane.
So the $10 million were originally going to be used as international aid because the United States has a big program where they provide like aid, especially within like maternal child health internationally, especially within like Africa and India.
Yeah, because we're trying to bring down the population of everyone else so that we can have a bigger population.
No.
Literally, we're the fucking worst, you know?
I used to work on a project in Ethiopia a long time ago.
Yeah.
For maternal health issues. But the U.S. is like a huge funder. So the supplies include IUDs.
When you say the U.S. is a funder, you mean my tax dollars are the funder?
Yes. The supplies are IUDs, which are the ones that go in your uterus.
Yeah.
And emergency contraception. So they're being stored in Belgium and they're scheduled to be destroyed in France.
Okay.
The destruction comes despite multiple global health organizations and the United Nations agencies offering to repackage and distribute the items at no cost. The U.S. said no. They want to destroy them. So they're like, we'll repurpose everything and distribute them in the U.S.
I don't understand. So they are destroying them because there was a contamination, or what was the deal? Why are they repackaging?
So they're all good. So the expiration for the dates range from 2027 to 2031.
Oh, so they're like great.
Yeah. So the Biden era inventory is flagged under Trump's reinstated Mexico City policy, which blocks U.S. aid to any groups that even discuss abortion.
Oh my fucking
Critics
God.
say that this has been interpreted so broadly that now even contraception is being caught in the crosshairs.
Oh my fucking God.
So the State Department claims that the supplies are being destroyed due to concerns about branding, resale restrictions, and compliance with labeling laws. But public health experts argue that this is just political ideology overriding global health needs.
100%.
I mean, they tried defunding Planned Parenthood a few days ago, but that got blocked. But like I said, like even like these multiple organizations are trying to rebrand them and repackage them so they comply, but they said no. So if it was really a packaging issue, why would you destroy millions and millions of dollars of birth control if it wasn't some stupid fucking like
dude,
ideological difference?
It's literally an ideological, political, religious bullshit. It's just like so crazy, dude, that like why are we letting our government fucking do this?
It's insane.
We used to like, and bleep this out. We used to go just our leaders for doing shit like this and for not listening to us. You know what I mean? It's just like we used to do that if they didn't listen to what we were saying.
Now we bend over.
We the people. Shut the fuck up.
So like obviously all these groups like Planned Parenthood are like, this is fucked up. And they called it an international act of reproductive coercion and accused the U.S. of the hypocrisy because they're destroying resources that could save lives, especially during global health crises.
Well, classic U.S. not wanting to really help out those who need it.
When you find out, there's more details I'm getting to, it made me so upset, especially because like, I mentioned this before, but like my focal area in public health was reproductive health. And I used to be trained on like birth control. I used to be a birth control counselor.
Yeah.
Had that shit trained, but that expired. So people tried intervening, like legislators. Senator Jeanne Shaheen introduced emergency legislation to block the destruction, but it's not likely to pass in time.
Right.
So the supplies were meant to go...
Hey, I'm going to solve your issue. Don't listen to the president. Do what you want to do. Just do it. What's the worst thing that could happen? Literally, what's the worst thing that can happen? they cut your funding. Great, you have all this contraception. You can figure out how to get it to other places.
Yeah.
Just don't listen to us. That's my advice
Especially
to you
because
to the other countries. Don't listen to us.
And they're storing it in Belgium, so it's like it's not even there.
Dude, don't get rid of it. How about that? How about you take the moral high ground and you realize, no, this sounds stupid. I'm not going to do that. Then don't do it.
See, I was fucking right. The supplies were meant for countries fuck, am I stupid?
Shortages.
Facing extreme shortages, especially in the sub-Saharan Africa and humanitarian zones.
Right.
Many say the U.S. is not just wasting money, but actively harming these vulnerable populations.
100%.
And it's going to cost $167,000 to destroy the supply.
167,000 money.
To destroy it. Money that could fund actual care.
Got you.
So this is the shit that has made me go crazy. So $10 million worth of birth control. How much is that in numbers? Okay. So that could have provided pregnancy prevention for 1 year for 650,000 women.
Mm-hmm.
And then the IUDs they have, 950,000 women could have had birth control for 3 to 10 years. Based on, depending on the kind of IUD they got. So it's like about 1.5 million people are losing care because the U.S. is so fucking stupid and function on these dumbass like traditional values.
Dude, fuck you. Fuck traditional values. It's just ridiculous, man. Because it's the same government that's like, oh no, we're not gonna help you not have children, but we're not gonna help you with the children you have. We'll give you maybe some slight tax breaks, but that's it. Man, it's so stupid.
It's ridiculous.
The same ones who would rather just let the government take over children from parents instead of just helping out the parents.
Yep. It's fucking stupid,
Yeah,
but yeah,
dude.
that's the state.
That's why I don't like Christian values like that, like hardcore Christian values. You know, I mean, I don't care about your religions at all, like whatever. But those who are like, oh, well, my Bible says you have to do. I'm like, then shut the fuck up.
Keep religion out of politics.
It should not have to do with politics.
Why should your religion determine what I do with my body?
Literally.
If I want to fuck and not have kids and get birth control, I should be allowed to do that.
100%.
If I want to 69.
And it's the same people that are like pushing this that were like fucking crazy in the 70s.
Yeah, dude.
Like you like we don't know you were doing fucking hella drugs and getting your dick sucked by every kind of race, ethnicity, every kind of fucking gender in the entire world that's during the 70s. Shut the fuck up. You just don't want us to have fun. Who gives a fuck if you found God? He hasn't found you. She hasn't found you.
Speaking of Trump.
Doesn't even know you exist, to be honest.
He's like, he never had the privilege to go to Epstein's Island.
Yeah, the privilege.
But yeah, that's the what's it called?
Yeah, it's just sad, honestly. It's just really fucking just depressing that we are dealing with this stuff again, dude. Fucking going through women's suffrage again. And it's like it hasn't even been like what? It hasn't even been like 100 years. So it's like we can't even get through like a century. You know what I mean?
It's crazy.
You can't even get through a fucking century without like bullshit like this happening.
But hey, at least I'll have a job in like 3 years.
What do you mean?
Whenever Trump's out of office, and
then you have to like rebuild.
Have
up
to rebuild
all this
everything.
Stuff. That's true. That's going to be like the only good thing is like Trump getting out of office. Fingers crossed. Trump getting out of office will provide so many more jobs for people to like refix the economy and everything else. God, he's such a fucking asshole, dude.
I hate him.
That's just crazy to me.
3 more years of that motherfucker.
That's right. Well, moving on to a lighter note, this is our 6th.
They're coming for you.
I hope they heard what I said about old time presidents.
They're coming.
Moving on to a lighter note for our 69 episode. Oh, there it is. That was the moan. We're gonna do the 36 questions.
So
right?
yeah,
What do we do?
Our producer told us we have to do something like 69 themed.
Yeah. So what's half of 69? 30. 35.
Oh my,
34?
you're so smart. Hold
so
on.
we're close.
34.5.
So we have to answer 34.5 questions.
So apparently, we saw Sad Boys do these questions live, and apparently they're supposed to make you closer.
Okay, let's do it.
So let's
do
see.
it, and then we'll see if I remember any of the answers. Because knowing me, I'm probably not going to remember shit. So so it's just how do you?
We ask each other questions,
and just that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
So each person should answer each question, but in an alternating order.
What?
So that a different person goes first each time.
Oh, okay. Well, it's just two of us, so
yes.
I guess I'll go, you go, and then you go, and then I go, and vice versa.
Who's going first?
I guess I'll go first.
Okay.
Given the choice of anyone in the world, whom would you want as a dinner guest? Me first. Who would I want?
I'm supposed to ask you, or vice versa. You don't ask yourself the question. I'm supposed to ask you it. You're supposed to ask me it.
Okay, well then there I ask you it. Given the choice of anyone in the world, who would you want as a dinner guest? I don't know.
I'm like
anyone in the world.
Dead or alive?
Did that get picked up?
I hope so. My neighbor's screaming right now. Anybody in the world I'd want to have dinner with? Dude, my gut said Jake Gyllenhaal.
Okay, good answer.
I just feel like he has done so much in his life, and he's such a creative. I feel like I'd like to pick his brain.
Sure.
I feel like he'd be a really interesting person to talk to. And I feel like he was kind of there during like a weird time in my life.
Sure.
And like I watched his movies to like kind of like self-soothe, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be cool to have dinner with him. What about you?
Are they alive? Are we saying they're alive?
Yes.
Okay. It's probably the same thing for me, but Hugh Jackman. Same reasons though. Or any of those people, honestly.
Hugh Jackman.
Huge Assman.
Huge Assman. Okay.
Would you like? Oh, then now you ask.
Would you like to be famous? In what way?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Would love it.
In what way?
What do you mean? I don't know what that means.
Like what kind of famous?
Dude, I mean, yeah, I would love to be famous in a multi way, I guess.
Answer them thoroughly.
What do you mean?
In what way?
What way? Yeah, I would like to be famous multi way. Thank you. Yeah, I'd like to be, I'd like to be maybe not famous, but I'd like to be recognized for something. For wherever, for like being on doing acting shit. Yeah, I think it would help me out a lot in a way that could help out a lot of other people. It'd be of service instead of whatever. Great. Would you like to be famous in what way? You already are, so it's a ridiculous fucking question. Would you like to be famous in a different way?
I feel like this is going to sound insane, but I feel like in the future, the reason why I'm known may be respectable. I feel like if had I not been like quote unquote famous now, I'd want to be known for like advocacy and like standing up for people and like standing up against injustice, which I feel like it's kind of why people know me right now, but I'm seen as a villain.
Yeah.
Maybe I'd go about it a different way. But I realize it's not that much of a desire anymore. But I mean,
yeah, like I'm the same. I don't really give a shit either way.
Yeah,
I would. Why not?
But I mean, yeah, like I don't regret anything I've done, but I feel like, yeah, it would be nice if I experienced the benefits of it.
Sure. Before making is it your turn or
my turn to ask you? Before making a telephone call, do you ever rehearse what you're going to say? Why?
Because I don't know what I'm going to say. So sometimes it depends on the call. If it's a call, if I'm asking for something, I have to rehearse what I'm going to say. Otherwise, I'm going to get nervous and forget to ask it. If it's a conversation with somebody, I don't rehearse what I'm going to say, ever. It's like, whatever, who gives a shit? But I rehearse what I'm going to say for a lot of things, especially if it's for something specific. I rehearse it. Or at least I say it in several different ways. I plan out kind of the situation that's going to happen before I do it. Yeah, because I'm going to forget. Or I'm just not going to say it the right way. Or it's just going to come across in a really bad way as well. So, yeah, I rehearse. What about you?
I do too. It depends on the situation for me too. If I'm asking for something, absolutely.
Yeah.
Or if it's like a tough conversation I need to have with somebody.
Yeah, I'll write it down.
I'll write it down.
I'll rehearse it.
But But I feel like in terms of like most conversations, I can rip it pretty
Yeah,
easily.
I mean, just rip it. Dude,
Yeah.
honestly.
But yeah, the why? Anxiety. I just want to make sure I'm covering everything and don't sound fucking stupid.
Yeah, I mean, I'll do it if it's like, going to be a fight too. I'll rehearse what I'm going to say if it's going to be a fight, because I'm like, let me make sure I get this right, because I'm gonna
The if, ands, buts
Literally.
covered in the rehearsing.
Literally.
But yeah, typically only for anxiety.
What would constitute a perfect day for you?
Lately, being offline, spending time with my friends, getting lunch. I want to say like a concert would be the perfect day, but lately I've just had no energy to go to any. But like something musical. I'm a pretty lax person nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
So anything that's like offline with people I love and care about, music oriented and chill.
Yeah.
What about you? What would constitute a perfect day for you?
Wake up at an actual reasonable time, like 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning. Go do my workouts in the morning, that early, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. Come home, and then like do some sort of, honestly, maybe not even like the gym in the morning thing. The day has to include some sort of physical activity. It has to be like an outdoor activity or whatever, just some sort of activity. And then going to like a movie or a show that night would be like the good way to do it. But then also, yeah, I mean, like anything with friends at night, and then during the day have like the activity in the morning, and then come home and just kind of like chill and I don't know, do any kind of like whatever on the computer or something like that, and then something at night with friends. Yeah,
Good
but I mean,
answer.
it's a perfect day, not night. But
Yeah.
whatever. I'm assuming it's the whole thing.
24-hour day.
Sure.
That's a good day.
Yeah. When did you last sing to yourself? To someone else?
Probably this morning. I sing to myself all the
Yeah, I
time.
sang this morning.
To someone else, I sang in the car
I
yesterday.
think I sang yesterday.
Yeah, sang in the car yesterday. So yeah.
Yeah, great. Next question. Moving on.
If you were able to live to the age of 90 and retain either the mind or body of a 30-year-old for the last 60 years of your life, which would you want? Ooh, so would you want to be you now, or would you rather have your brain now?
I'd rather have. I think it probably, depending on how I look at 90, probably I'd rather have my body now, but the mind of my 90-year-old self. I can't imagine my 90-year-old self being like not like very different to how I am now, to be honest with you. Maybe calmer, even more calm than I actually am. If you were able to live to the age of 90 and retain either the body or mind of a 30-year-old for the last 60 years of so they're saying, in this moment, would I rather keep the body I have for the next 60 years?
For the last 60 years of
For the
your
next
life.
60
Yeah.
years, which is the last. Or keep the mind I have right now. And to be honest, dude, dude, I mean, this question's loaded because, like, do I have Alzheimer's and dementia when I grow up? If that's the case, then yeah, I'll just rather keep my mind right now. I don't give a fuck about my body. But I would like to have maybe, like, my body not feel like have arthritis and, like, all this other bad shit. So, honestly, I'd rather have my body and then have my mind keep changing.
Yeah.
I'd rather keep the body, have my mind evolve. That's my answer. What about you, bitch?
I would keep my body because I feel like my brain has a lot of growth to do.
Yeah, literally.
I feel like I need to go to therapy.
Yeah, I got some.
And
I got
like
some shit.
I have shit I have to work out. So at this point in my life,
It'd be so naive and still such a child at 30.
like I feel like I'm very like seasoned and mature, kind of. Like obviously there's shit I need to work on. Everyone has shit to work on, but I feel like I'd rather be like hopefully physically healthy by the time I'm 30, and then have a healthy brain working on a healthy brain.
Yeah.
Moving forward in life.
Do you have a secret hunch about how you will die?
Mine is a dark answer.
Okay.
I feel like I'm gonna be murdered.
Yeah, good answer.
Um,
No, I don't think I don't have a hunch about about how I will die.
a secret
I don't have a
hunch.
secret hunch. I hope it just happens. I hope I don't have to
Natural.
like sit through it and be like, when is it gonna happen?
Ugh. Name 3 things you and your partner appear to have in common.
Don't have a partner, so.
Not partner, like the partner in the exercise.
Oh. We have similar viewpoints on the world for the most part. We have similar taste in music. I mean, granted, you only listen to 2 things, 2 different styles, and I listen to everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm trying to think, because I'm like trying to think of better answers than what I have.
This is a really hard question.
I mean, we have multiple things.
We have a lot in
with like
common,
video
yeah.
games. Like, I mean, I like different video games, but like video games in general. Like hanging out with friends, that's the same thing. I like going to concerts too. So yeah, I'm more of like, I like to go to festivals more than I do concerts.
I never really
I'm more of like a festival guy.
I've only probably been to like 1 festival or 2 festivals now in my life.
Yeah.
Sick New World was like my first real one,
Yeah.
and then When We Were Young Fest was my second one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, we have similar viewpoints. Mine are more
Extremist.
extreme. Yeah, we have similar viewpoints, but mine have like the extremist twist onto it. We both love music. He called me out, dude. He said two types of things.
That's true though.
I've been working on it. I used to be such like a prissy bitch growing up, where I was like, I only like alternative music.
Yeah.
And yeah, like our hobbies are typically similar too. Like not like the gym shit, but like video games and internet shit.
Yeah, but the thing is with me though, I was like, I like doing anything and everything. I'm very easy to please. I don't like doing that. I would never do that. Like if there's any kind of like anything, I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever, I'm down.
That's kind of how I am too. I just like, I feel like I'm done. If somebody wants me to do something with them, I'll do it. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I really don't give a shit, dude. It's I did rock climbing because somebody wanted to rock climb. I'm like,
That's a thing we have
I'm
in
not
common. We're fucking down for whatever.
yeah, down for whatever. I literally don't give a shit. Life's too short to be like, I don't like this, I don't like that. When it comes to just like doing something, I really don't. And if you don't like something and you're very vocal about not liking it, good for you. But for me, I'm just like, it's hard for me to be like, I don't like doing this thing, you know? Mm-hmm. If I haven't tried it yet, especially. For what in your life do you feel most grateful?
My friends.
Yeah. I feel most grateful. I'm going to broaden it, but I'm just going to say support system.
I was going to say the same thing. Yeah, like my friends, my sisters, like my core support system I have in my life is what I'm currently the most grateful for. If you could change anything about the way you were raised, what would it be?
Mine is such a bad answer because I do wish I had a little bit more of a struggle in some ways. I really do. I don't think it's gonna like it would affect my personality or how I am. I don't know. I think I wish my parents were slightly more of a hard ass. Oh, slightly more. I feel like I get very lazy and I don't know where that came from. And I think it might have come from an upbringing thing. But it's weird though because my parents aren't like weak. They are very. You have to do this, but I don't know. I don't know, dude. If I could change anything, I would like my parents to be a little bit more stricter with me. But I'm like also like I didn't do anything, so like be strict about what, you know? And it's not like I wasn't punished, or grounded, or spanked. Like I had all that, so. I don't know. I think maybe just a little bit, give me a little bit more trauma. I wish I had a little bit more trauma. As awful as that sounds, I just wish that like I had like, let me let me have like a very strong work ethic for this thing, and because I don't have a strong work ethic. I don't know how to explain that in a way to answer this question. I wish I had a little bit stronger of a work ethic for myself when it comes to myself. For other people, I'll do the hardest shit. I'll work hard. I wish I had more of like a self work ethic.
Were they like with your grades? Like were they like in
No, they were like
shit?
you have to get A's and B's. You cannot get anything lower than a B. And I never did. I didn't get my first like C, D until college. So, but to be honest with you, for being completely honest, like I got away with a lot of shit with my teachers because I'm so charming and lovely. And I got away with a lot of shit. I got away with a lot of random shit. Like I barely did any homework. I was able to finesse homework in a lot of the ways, or was able to like answer things last minute. It did okay in classes overall. But yeah, so
it's your charmfulness that got you.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
My charm got me, maybe it didn't get me the grade, but got me chances that other students didn't get.
Yeah.
Like makeup exams and like makeup tests, and like I can turn things in late. So yeah. I mean, I feel like is a very easy question.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's
exact
definitely the opposite. I was gonna say I wish they were gentler
Yeah.
on me. I wish I had a softer upbringing because I feel like it kind of manifests in my life now in ways that I never thought it would.
Right.
But yeah, I'm like more like, dude, it's something weird, but like more like lovey and not so like you gotta
Sexual.
do
Oh.
sexual. No.
No.
Like more like you gotta like, I don't know, not because I am a very like, I don't want to say I'm like very like, what's the fucking word I'm looking for? I don't want the phrase I'm thinking is like up the ass, not up the ass.
Anal?
Yeah. I feel like I can be kind of really anal about things. And I feel like if I was like gentler, like gentle parented, I feel like I'd be a lot less.
Yeah, because we're
more chill.
opposites, dude.
Yeah.
Like I love everybody and everything, and you're like, I don't fucking trust anyone.
But with the trusting, I feel like people time and time again keep proving my point as to why I feel like
for me, it's also the opposite.
Yeah.
It's always 50-50, you know?
Yeah.
I put 100% of trust into people in the beginning. I treat it like a school.
Yeah.
You get 100% of my trust. It's up to you to keep that trust. It's not my job.
Mm-hmm.
So if you fail, you fail.
Yeah, no, I don't give people a chance to fail. I'm like, you have to earn it. The way I function is access to me is a privilege.
Yeah.
And you have to earn it.
You know, I'm like, you can access me whenever. I'm fully accessible.
Yeah, and it's not even me being like a narcissist. I just feel like everybody should have that logic.
Yeah.
You know, like
And I disagree.
Like your access to you is a privilege.
Yeah. And I disagree.
I'm not saying you should feel that way.
No, I know. And I'm saying I disagree.
But I feel like I've definitely gotten more cynical moving to LA.
Yeah, everybody here fucking sucks for the most part.
I will say I used to not be like that. I used to be very like, I used to love everybody, I used to talk to everybody, like my family used to say like nobody was a stranger to you. So just like be chill with everyone. But I feel like as I've grown up and like as shit has happened, I'm just like, no.
Yeah. I've just been surrounded by a lot of different people with a lot of different stories, and I'm very much empathetic to people treating people however they treat them as a result of XYZ. Not that I'm okay with it, and I'll call them out on their bullshit, or I just will be like, all right, well, that person did that thing, so we're done.
Yeah.
You've lost my trust. But that's also why, like, I don't listen to what other people say about other people. I'm always very much, what is this person telling me? How is this person treating me? It's their job to keep up the grade they have with me, not. I don't give a fuck what their grade is with other people.
Yeah.
If you're cool with me, you're cool with me. You know? Unless obviously there's big red lines.
Yeah.
Like there's certain things you just do not do.
Yeah.
And then you're cut off.
For me, if you fuck with anybody I care about, you're done.
Yeah,
You're done.
It's similar to me too. And I don't mean like just general care, because like I just said, I care about everybody. It's my close circles.
Yeah.
If you fuck with anyone in my close circle and you do them dirty, you're done to me.
You're done.
Or you lose points or whatever the fuck it is. Very autistic of me to be like, you have a point system.
Wait,
3 points, you get to kiss me.
Beep. I forgot about that. You smoked a cigarette today? You lost a point.
You lost
no
a point.
kisses.
I can smell it.
It's me asking you, right?
I think so, yeah.
Take 4 minutes and tell your life story in as much detail as possible.
I don't want to do that. It's too long.
We have
4
to.
minutes, we have no time.
We have a lot of time.
4 minutes and tell my life story?
Yes.
I don't want to fuck it in 4 minutes?
Yes.
Dude.
We have
how
to do it
fucking
thoroughly.
long? Oh my God. Let's see. I was born in New York and I was raised in Brooklyn for like a little bit with my mom and my dad. My dad's deaf and mom's a sign language interpreter. And we moved to Florida when I was very young. I grew up in Florida, was in Taekwondo, baseball, a bunch of different sports and stuff growing up. Elementary school was elementary school. I was fine there. I got bullied in elementary school, got bullied in middle school, got bullied in high school. But like, that's all good. That's life story shit, whatever happens. The elementary school, I'm trying to think, is there anything notable that happened in elementary school?
9/11.
That's true. 9/11 did happen in elementary school. But I made jokes about 9/11 because I didn't really understand what 9/11 was or what was happening. And then it took an older friend of mine to be like, that's not funny. It's fucked up what you're doing right now. And then I changed. I was like, oh, fuck. And I think that was really kind of my first, like, oh, this is affecting everybody kind of thing. But yeah, I mean, I grew up, I got, after 9/11 was fucking awful, got made fun of for being, I could never say I was Arab. I would be made fun of. But then I could never tell people I was Jewish either. And that didn't change. I couldn't even tell my people I had a deaf dad. Like, there was, like, everybody made fun of me for everything. So then went to middle school. Beginning of middle school was fucking awful. I got beat up a lot on the train ride. I got very heavily bullied to the point where I had to switch schools. So I switched schools. And then in 7th grade, 7th or 8th grade, I got jumped in that middle school because they thought I said something when I didn't say something. So that happened. That then I kind of, from that point, after I got jumped, I remember feeling very calm after coming home. I was bleeding like a shit ton. And I remember feeling very chill because I was watching a movie. And then I kind of decided like that's what I want to do. I mean, I've had a lot of like exposure to the arts because of my mom, since she's masters in acting. So we would go to shows all the time. My sister was a dancer. My brother did ballet for a little bit. So I went to shows all the time, musicals, musical theater, any kind of theater shows that she would be doing, interpreting. I would go see those because she would get a free ticket. We'd go see shows on cruises. My mom would do a lot of cruises. So she would get free tickets to cruises. So we would go on cruises a lot, which is how I explored like Italy and Greece and Rome, Turkey, Jordan, all those places in the beginning of like early stages of my like teenage years. Let's see. What else? So going into high school, I found a program that had a theater program. I joined that. I fell in love with that very quickly. The junior year of high school, actually kind of like sophomore year of high school into like senior year, I was starting to like not get bullied as much because I would be doing shows and people would recognize me from the shows and like me because of that. Because I would make them like laugh or something, and I was like, okay, so yeah, that's I've made the right decision here. Yeah, high school was very weird, as it is for everybody. A lot of just, yeah, I had a very hard time with like not pitying myself or not putting myself in like situations where I would feel pity and stuff like that. So it was very hard for me to be outgoing. I was still very weird and made very weird jokes, and I tried to like fit in where I could fit in. And I started doing professional work outside of high school. During my junior year, I started doing like actual shows outside of high school and stuff like that. And that kind of put me into different communities. I met my first girlfriend at that like kind of end of junior, beginning of senior year. And she was awful. And maybe I was too, who fucking knows. But yeah, that ended pretty horribly. I'm pretty sure that was the first time I got cheated on. I'm pretty sure because I was like very kind of like, I'm pretty sure she's definitely with other dudes and like doing other stuff with dudes. But I don't have any concrete proof. And then later on in my like college years, somebody came out and said, "I'm sorry about what happened. Sorry about what I did with like your ex." And I was like, "Oh, so yeah, that confirmed it for sure."
After all those years,
Yeah, confirmed it. And I was like, "All right, cool, bet." I didn't even press him on any of the questions. I just like that confirms it for sure. So yeah, that was my first. That was my first heartbreak. Kind of like really kind of fucked me up towards just dating in general. And then I go into college. I decided I wanted to go to UCF, mostly because she was going and because they had a good theater program there. And I was like, okay, I'll do that. Didn't get into the school, got into the program, which was really fucking weird.
How does it work?
I got the program you have to audition for. So I got into the program with my skills. But the school didn't accept me because my grades weren't. My grades were fine. My SAT scores were like very average. Yep. Yeah. So I went to a community college instead in that area in Orlando. So I moved out of my house, but I studied sign language there with a minor in acting, and then I stopped doing acting altogether, focused on sign language because I was like, I don't need to fucking study this in college. It's an art form. I'll figure it out as I go along. Did sign language, met met some of my closest friends that I still have in college. And yeah, during those times when I was in Orlando, I helped start up a production company. We put on our own shows for a little bit, broke even a lot of the time, kind of dissolved a little bit because it was just too difficult to keep up with. I ended up going to Tampa to finish school. I did a lot of random shit in Tampa. And so, yeah, that's a general life story. And now I'm here. That's my general life story. Yeah, it's I'm 30 years. I'm trying to pack into 4 minutes. It's impossible.
It's hard.
All right, your turn. I did that in 10 minutes. I didn't even use 4 minutes.
You did it in 10 minutes?
Yeah, dude. I started at 1:15. It's 1:21 now. The thing is, I could go on forever, but like I just don't want to. Like, it's just too much random details about shit.
Okay.
Got into drugs pretty heavily at some point in my college years. Not weed, like hard drugs, like cocaine, ecstasy, Molly. Backed off that a lot. I don't have an addictive personality, so it's very easy for me to kind of like on those hard drugs be like, no, thank you, I'm okay. And most of it is like if I don't have easy access to it, then I'm good. But I had easy access to it at those times, so I was doing it a lot. So I am. Yeah, and then I was not sober, but stopped doing it as much. Yeah, had more horrible fucking relationships. Like just complete awful ones. And that was it for the most part. Your turn.
My childhood was pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
I went to a private school until high school. Then that was my first time in public school. But in my childhood, I had dysfunctional parents. Our house burned down whenever I was a kid. Mm-hmm. I had 3 cats. I had Sarah, Sparks, and Seymour. But when Gigi was born, we had to give them away because she was premature.
Oh, no.
She was born at 24 weeks.
Gigi ruins everything.
So my mom gave them away.
Oh, my God. That's so depressing.
So yeah, Seymour actually looks exactly like Theo. Fun fact. I had very small friend group growing up because I went to a private school. So it's like I knew the same like 15 people from like kindergarten to 8th grade. A lot of them I'm still friends with to this day. Like one of my best friends, I've known her for 24 years at this point, which is kind of fucking crazy. So she's like a sister to me. High school was a culture shock to me. And it was also like a weird like transitionary period in my life. Because in 7th grade, like something really traumatic happened in my family. And I was like kind of like still processing that. And then I was like really, really sad in high school. And then I was also still very into music ever since I was a kid. I'm like hopping all over the place. I'm trying to remember. And I would get in trouble in my Islamic school because music's haram. So we're not allowed to listen to music, but I'd have like my headphones on under my scarf listening to like the All American Rejects, or whenever we weren't wearing uniform, I'd wear like my All American Rejects shirt. It was like, I'm still the same bitch. Got made fun of a bit in high school because of my style. I got like, that's when I got really into like the alty style.
Yeah.
And then those bitches started wearing striped jeans the year after me.
Literally.
Besides the point. It didn't really impact me though, because I'm just like, I'm like, they don't get it. They're not emo. I went to my first concert in high school, and that kind of like started my concert addiction I had. I was like, fuck, dude. Like, I felt so alive at Big Time Rush in 2011. And then senior year, I started going to more concerts. Went to undergrad. I wanted to be a doctor because I wanted to help people. So I started that. I majored in psychology. I have a psych degree. But in 2018, I finally cut my dad off, and then I quit pre-med. It like everything kind of fell into place because I was also in research. I did like psych research, and I was doing my public health research at the time. And my dad, whenever we cut each other off, he like took back my MCAT training course. He made me refund it, and I was like, you know, fuck this. I don't even want to be a doctor anyways. I don't know what I want to do. Because I was supposed to apply to medical school that year. Yeah. Talked to my advisors, and they told me what public health was. And I was like, oh, shit, like, this is everything I want to do, like science, helping people. It was just interesting. So then I applied to grad school. Didn't think I was going to get in because I was super depressed most of undergrad, failed so many classes. But yeah, I ended up getting into the school I wanted to go to. Moved away from home for the first time. That was a culture shock because, like, at home, they're like, you can't move away unless you're married. Right. So, like, me leaving home was kind of, like, seen as straying away from the norm. Yeah. So I went to grad school, was really depressed there because I didn't really have friends because it was, like, a big culture shock. I was the youngest person in my program, one of the youngest people in the school. Yeah. Because everybody had their careers. I was 22. They were, like, 28, 29, 30. And I just didn't relate to any of them. But I feel like then I started streaming, and I feel like I kind of found myself and found more people that kind of like aligned with me. I don't want to say like I felt like in Dearborn, I kind of felt like a black sheep because I was like, nobody likes the shit I do. Everybody thinks the shit I do is like weird. But as I like was online, I forgot a key part of my life, Twitter. I was Twitter famous as a kid. Yeah. I was really popular amongst like the bands, Twitter. I had relationships with band members because I would go to their shows so often. I've seen All Time Low 21 times. Yeah. So I like grew up with so many bands like that. And like I met so many people through Twitter and at concerts. So those are my friends. But I didn't really get to see them often because I'd only see them at shows. Right. Or talk to them on Twitter. But the first time I actually went traveling alone was to LA. I flew to meet one of my Twitter friends, Maya, in 2018. And we saw the lead singer of Boys Like Girls. And I actually met Hassan that day too. Oh, cool. At a convention. But yeah, I felt like once I got into Twitch and like watching Twitch, I was like, you know, I think I could do this. I think like my friends and I are funny. So I might as well stream it if I'm just going to be playing games. Then this bullshit happened. Yeah, 100%. And now here I am. Yeah, literally. I feel like I'm missing a lot, but I will say like my childhood is very foggy for me.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very foggy.
Yeah, dude.
What else can I say? Yeah, that's basically it.
Well, cool. I guess I took up the rest of your 4 minutes. This is in sets?
Yeah.
Oh my God. If you could wake up tomorrow having gained any one quality or ability, what would it be?
The ability to forget.
That's okay, smart. That's a good one.
I feel like I remember too much.
Uh-huh.
And to a point where sometimes it kind of like it's bad for my mental health.
Yeah.
Sometimes I need to like the ability to forget or to let go.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like let go is more so the one. I know that's like stupid. I know they're probably thinking like something like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I feel like I wish I could let go of things easier. Because I feel like I simmer on a lot.
Sure.
What about you?
I wish I had a little bit more of an ability to create for myself, I guess. Yeah. I wish I was a little bit more of a workhorse when it comes to self-work stuff. Yeah. I wish I had the ability to wake up and be like, all right, we got to get this done, this done, this done, this done, this done. Let's do it all right now. And then do it all.
Yeah.
And then get it done and put it out, or like or record something and put that out, or figure out how to write something and do that out, put that out. Let me learn how to do this thing really quick. Learn it and then do it, execute it. I'm very much like I'm a perfectionist. So if I feel like something is not going to be perfection, I don't attempt it. So, yeah.
That's a good answer.
I agree.
We finished set 1.
Yay. We're at 1:30. It's going to be a long episode for you guys.
It's a long episode, but I feel like it's interesting.
Sure, why not?
What do you think?
Yeah, that's interesting. I don't know. It's hard for me to say. I find it interesting from your side, but I don't think talking about myself is that interesting.
I feel like I've learned a lot about you so far.
You barely learned shit. I gave you such a small sliver of the bullshit that I went through.
Yeah, the small sliver is still interesting, though.
Yeah.
I knew some of it, too, because, I mean, obviously we've talked about it before, but the stuff I didn't know, I'm like, oh. If a crystal ball could tell you the truth about yourself, your life, the future, or anything else, what would you want to know?
If the truth about, I don't want to know about my future. I really don't give a shit. You know.
Anything.
I don't know. Maybe the truth about myself. Yeah, I guess the truth about myself. I don't know what that would mean.
But I was just saying, what is the truth about yourself?
I don't know. Maybe maybe within that it has some answers on how to like kind of better myself. Mm-hmm. If the crystal ball could tell me exactly the step-by-step plan that I need to be doing in order to like elevate myself, then I would like to see that. Mm-hmm. But otherwise, yeah. If anything, or that, or I'd like to see how some of my other friends I haven't talked to are doing. Just like see how their life is going. Truthfully. Not their bullshit that they tell me. Yeah. What about you?
I'd want to know if I'm on the right track.
Yeah.
And like.
So you do want to know the future.
I do want to know the future. I want to know if I'm doing everything right. If I like what I need to do to like basically what you said, what I needed to change.
Yeah.
And what I can do to get me to my best self and the best life path for me.
Right.
Where I'm the most successful in like career, relationships. I want everybody around me to be eating.
Legit. Bible. Is there something that you've dreamed of doing for a long time? Why haven't you done it?
Fuck, I don't know.
No, not me, honestly. I pretty much just do whatever I want to do.
I was just saying, I feel like I just do whatever I want to do. There's nothing.
I'm like, oh, maybe jump out of a plane, but I'm like, do I really want to do that? Or it's not something I dreamed of doing for a long time.
I mean, yeah, I don't really have dream. Like, I feel like I do whatever I want. But like, I guess I've never gone out of the country before. That's something I'd like to do.
Yeah.
Why haven't I done it? Money, time.
That's fair.
Don't know where I want to go. Safety.
Yeah.
Especially traveling now under Trump. Like, no, thank you.
Ooh, thank you.
But yeah, no, that's basically it. Otherwise, I do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah, I just do whatever. Because like I said, I don't really have like I don't really give a shit. I
Yeah.
just do whatever.
What is the greatest accomplishment of your life?
I don't know. I don't have a greatest accomplishment.
Thus far, you don't have any? You don't feel like you haven't accomplished anything?
Not really. I feel like I've accomplished things. I don't know if I would consider it to be like this is my
What's your
this is
favorite?
my greatest accomplishment I've ever done in my entire life.
So
You
far.
know what I mean? I don't have a favorite accomplishment. I sometimes things just get done and I'm like, "Oh, cool. Did that." I really don't have like a great sense of accomplishment just overall. You know.
Yeah.
Go to if that's a good thing or a bad thing, I don't really care or no. I don't really think I've done anything that's like whoa. Holy shit. Huge accomplishment. You know, I mean, I've won awards for things. I've started a company that went away. I am alive. I think that might just be the greatest accomplishment. I've been able to survive on making no money for 30 years of my life. So I've been on my own since I was 17. So
Yeah.
yeah, but I don't think it's like great accomplishment.
A lot of people haven't done what you've done, though.
Yeah, and that's their bag, not mine. I don't. That's their bag, dude. I don't. For me, what's your greatest accomplishment?
I felt like my degree. So a lot of my self-worth, unfortunately, is like tied to like my accomplishments,
Right.
career especially. So
Yeah.
I felt like my degree was my biggest accomplishment for a long time. But now that I'm like 5 years out of this point, I'm just like, it doesn't feel like anything anymore. In terms of recent time, I feel like the charity team for Palestine.
Oh
that-
yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah,
That's a good one for
that
you.
is something I was very proud of.
Yeah,
I
good.
never
You
thought
should
I
be.
could do
That's great.
anything like that.
That's
yeah.
pretty great.
The charity stream.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't. For me, I don't know. I have no idea. Because I was gonna say like, oh, I got my bachelor's. I'm like, yeah, but I don't even use my degree. So
That's where I'm at now too. I'm like, I haven't used that bitch in like
I don't
years.
even use my degree. I don't even really like being an interpreter. I was just like, not even worth it. What do you value most in a friendship?
Support, mutual support. Communication is really important too. I feel like in a friendship, like you should be able to have good communication in the sense of like you can be 100% authentically honest and not have that fear of like it affecting the friendship in the sense of like like the uncomfortableness is sometimes necessary in order to enhance the friendship. So I feel like having both parties be open to that is like really important. Honesty and communication.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I also value comfortability.
Yeah.
I don't want to feel like I have to like be doing something.
Yeah.
I'm not that type of person. What is your question now?
Yeah, you asked me that.
What is your most treasured memory? No, I already asked you what you value in a friendship.
Oh, what is your most treasured memory?
Okay, maybe I should have asked this question first. I don't really have a treasured memory, to be honest with you. I have memories that I like, but I don't think I've like this memory is what defines me as who I am. This is what I think about whenever I have this memory.
You don't have a favorite memory?
No, memories just come and go, dude.
What if I answer, then maybe it'll inspire an
Sure.
answer for you.
Let's hear it.
My most treasured memory is seeing the All-American Rejects for the first time.
Cool.
I was 15, and I was like entering a radio contest, and they told me I was going to be in the morning, but they lied. Emailed them, they put me on the list to meet them, and I was waiting like 8 years to meet them. And it was like the best moment of my fucking life.
That's awesome.
I waited so long for it.
Yeah, I don't have that didn't really inspire anything in me, to be honest with you. I don't really have a treasured memory. Like for me, memories come, that memories go, you know? But there's not like one that I'm like, oh man, That was such a great point. That was such a good time of my life. I just don't really have a treasured memory. I have small memories that I'm like, that was cool. That was awesome. I really enjoyed that. I hated that, but I'm not like I don't romanticize my past.
Yeah.
So I'm just not a past romanticizer.
You can't think of anything?
No, dude, because I usually move on really quickly from anything. I'm very much like that happened, cool. That's awesome. I could say anything, dude. I could say like I treasure the memories of like being in the car with my like dad and like going to go to a movie. I went to go see Spider-Man with my dad. I dressed up in a tuxedo. That was a great memory. I could say that it was going and seeing like Italy with my mom, you know, doing all that. But even that, like I have to like pull strings out of my mind in order to kind of really get memories of like that kind of stuff. Like 'cause even that, like I remember mostly my mom, me and my sister, my brother, but I don't really remember much about it. So
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want to, if it's a treasured memory, I feel like it's something that like, comes up, it's clear in your mind.
Yeah.
I don't really have that much of those. So next question.
If you knew that in 1 year you would die suddenly, would you change anything about the way you're living now?
No,
Why?
no, I'm going to die, dude. Who gives a shit? Why would I go all out? It doesn't matter.
You wouldn't just like travel or like
No, I've traveled. We're you know, maybe I'd like maybe go places, but I'm dying in a year. I still have no money. You know what I mean? And then what am I gonna do? Gonna accrue all this debt, and then I die and it goes on to my parents?
does it go on to your parents?
Debt? It usually goes on to your family, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure.
Not if,
I'm like
unless
90%
only if they're
sure.
a co-signer.
Yeah. Well, my parents might be a co-signer. Who knows? Who knows? I'm not gonna do that. If I die in a year, then I'm not gonna do anything different. The only thing I would do different is I would make an effort to go see people I haven't seen in a long time more. But nah. Who cares? Am I gonna remember it? I'm dead. So what am I doing it for?
Yourself.
Yeah, but like for why? What's the reason?
So you can feel like you lived your life to the fullest.
Yeah, but then it doesn't matter because I'm dead. It's not like I'm gonna reflect on this.
But you
if I believed in God and if I believed in like a heaven and I believed in like that is like where my life is gonna go next, then yeah, okay, maybe I'd go like make an effort to go do shit and like really make it feel fulfilling.
Mm-hmm.
But no. If anything, I believe in reincarnation, and then at that point, I'm not going to have all my memories still. I'm just going to, the essence of my being is going to be passed along, not my memories. So it doesn't really fucking matter, you know? I feel like making memories, doing all things like you want to do for last regrets is mostly for the people who you involve in that. To let them like be like, we've did this thing together.
Yeah.
Make them feel good about me leaving. Me leaving? I'm leaving, dude. Who gives a fuck? You know? What about you?
I don't want to travel.
Yeah, well, travel.
Like out of the
good.
country. Like, in terms of like anything else, like maybe like make myself go to like more concerts or like just like doing more fun things that I like don't really feel like doing at this point. Like make an effort to like go out and have fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, no, like at that point it's like a year. What can you really do in 365 days?
Why haven't I would have done it already.
Exactly.
So I feel like we answered what does friendship mean to you? It's support system. I feel like we answered that question.
Yeah, we did
already.
that.
What roles do you love and roles do love and affection play in your life? I have love for everybody. I would like to have more affection in some ways, but it doesn't really I don't really understand this question.
Yeah, this question is confusing to me too.
What roles do they have? They're important, but they're not like the end all be all of my life. You know, I have love for everybody, and I give affection when it's needed, and it's the vice versa. People will give me affection if they feel like I need it, and stuff like that too. So, you have anything different to add to that?
What roles do love and affection play in your life? I feel like I have a lot of love to give to people. If I feel like they're deserving of it.
Well,
in my
there you go.
life.
Yeah, I feel like we've answered this question.
Yeah,
already.
and then in terms of affection, like sometimes I wish people were more affectionate to me.
Yeah.
In what ways? I don't fucking know. I really don't know. I'd like to feel more wanted.
Yeah, I get that.
But other than that, yeah. I mean, they're obviously important in life, but I'm not gonna like.
Yeah, dude, they're so
die over
important.
it.
But like, we're humans. Who gives a, like that's the thing.
Okay, is this me asking?
Alternate sharing something you consider positive characteristics of your partner. Share a total of 5 times. I don't want to fucking do that.
Okay, you go first.
I'll do one, you do one, I do one, you do one.
Yes.
We don't talk on it, we just do it. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
I think you're resilient.
I think you're very caring.
I think you are analytical in a really good way.
You really go out of your way for everybody, and sometimes people don't deserve that.
Mm-hmm. I think you have good style.
I think you have good style.
That's
I know.
false, dude.
I think you're a very funny person.
Thank you. Yeah, I think you're closed off, but I don't think that you still have love for a lot of people, if not everybody. Because if you were really closed off, you really wouldn't care what people have to say about you or like what they think about you, and you still care. So you do have a caring personality. You just close it off so that you don't get hurt, which sucks, but
You gotta
you
do
still
what you
care
gotta
about
do.
people.
You gotta do what you gotta fucking do. I'll make sure I said you're funny. You're very caring. You go out of your way for people.
You're on number 4.
I'm at number 4. I was about to say something, but then I was like, that's not a positive characteristic.
Mm-hmm.
I was just saying, I feel like you undersell yourself a lot and you need to uplift yourself.
That is not a
I know.
characteristic. That is a horrible characteristic.
I was just saying,
dude.
not a horrible characteristic. I was gonna say like you are like. I was gonna say you're better than you think you are, in all aspects of things. But that doesn't really make sense. You undersell yourself. That's not a positive characteristic. I know.
Dude.
Let me think. Let me think of how to word this. I also do think you have really good style. I feel like you're in an era where you're like rediscovering shit.
Mm-hmm.
And you're about to be this like all indie bad bitch.
I am gonna be indie bad bitch. I'm finally becoming indie bad bitch. See if that's like where my style like can actually fit into. You have a crazy good work ethic, where like you can just do something in a matter of minutes and it doesn't like irritate you or bother you to do it. You just do it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I really like how you don't hang on to things.
You like that I let the fuck go.
I think it's a good thing. You let go. You don't let it affect you. You don't let it like alter your mood for the rest of the day or the week. You don't let shit simmer.
It's drugs that do that. The drugs have done that to me.
Should I get on drugs?
You start doing just hard drugs. All right, next one. We have 10, 15 more.
Yeah. Is me or you?
To be honest, we don't have to answer this question. The question is, how close and warm is your family? Do you feel like your childhood was happier than most people's? Mine, yes. Yours, no. Great. We moved. We did it. We answered it. How do you feel about your relationship with your mother? I love my mom. She drives me fucking nuts sometimes, but I think it's mostly because I have a huge, immense guilt that I'm not doing enough at my age. So when her and I talk, and she wants me to be like this certain thing, which is something like I'm sure all mothers do. Fingers crossed, hope all mothers do. It irritates me because I'm not like in that position of my life, and I want to be completely honest with her. And so I get the questions, and then it's like, well, I wish you would be this, and I'm like, yeah, well, I'm not. That's the only thing I'm irritated with my mother. But I have a fucking fantastic relationship with my mom. Maybe right now it's a little rocky, but that's on me, not her. She's fucking fantastic. Greatest woman alive. Your turn.
I love my mom. I feel like we get along when we're at a distance.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like because we're so close in age, we bicker a lot. but I feel like I've put up boundaries in place that need to be in place where it's great for our relationship.
Yeah.
But other than that, like, I feel like I had more resentment towards her a lot when I was younger, but as I've grown older and had conversations with her, I'm like, sometimes accountability is never going to happen.
Yeah.
And you just got to
Yep.
move on.
There you go.
But yeah, no, I love my mom.
No, my mom's super cool. Probably the coolest woman alive. Very modern, very hip and chic and great.
My
She's
mom
wonderful.
my dad used to not let me go to concerts without my mom, so she'd go to every fucking concert.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It was cool.
Yeah, a lot of the things I used to do, anything that I am, it's because of my mom and my dad. So, all this art stuff is my mom's side. So, it's her fault. All right, what's this one?
Make 3 true we statements each. For instance, we are both in this room feeling.
I don't want to. What a bullshit fucking thing to say.
This is confusing.
It's not even a question. That's just like us doing an activity within an activity. Make 3 we true statements. We are both in this room feeling grateful. We are both in this room feeling like this is going on too long. We are both in this room feeling. You do one.
We are both in this room feeling committed to finishing these questions.
Yeah, that's it. We're moving on. Complete the sentence.
We are both in this room feeling honest about our answering questions.
Yeah, I'm not lying about anything. Complete the sentence. I wish I had someone with whom I could share.
I don't fucking know.
Your protein shakes with.
Yeah, I give them to you.
Yeah, that's true. This is a weird question because it's not like I wish I had someone who I could share like because if anything's relationship based, I have my friends. Like I do that with my friends. I don't really need. I would like to be in like a relationship and like start a family with somebody, but I don't really. I'm not hard pressed for that right now.
Yeah, same. It's like I want it to happen, but I'm not like dying for it.
I wish I had someone in the room who I could share. I do. I share everything, anything and everything I want. I share with any of my friends who will be willing to listen.
Same.
Great. If you were going to become a close friend with your partner, we are close friends.
Yeah, so we don't even have to answer.
Okay, skip it.
Skip. Tell your partner what you like about them.
We did this.
Be very honest this time, saying things you might not say to someone you've just met.
We've done this though. We did this question. These are the 5 characteristics things. That's the same thing, isn't it? Is it not the same thing? Mm-hmm. I feel like during that I said this answer. Were you thinking about the question?
Thinking about my stomach bubbling right now.
Oh my goodness. So I'm not even invested in the fucking question.
No, I am thinking about it too.
I think it's everything I said. I like that you're a hard worker. I like that you're analytical. I like that you do care even though you're closed off for a lot of people. I mean, rightfully fucking so. Let's be fucking honest here. But the problem with this question is I think I would say that to people I just met too.
Yeah.
I'm that kind of personality.
He's that bitch.
I am that bitch. And I have said shit like that to people I've just met. I've gone up to people who I've just met, whether it be like a party or like some other gathering, and I would honestly tell them like I think you come off as a really good person, and I think I really like your work ethic. I mean, I've done that. For example, I did that to, or in some version of it, I did that to Garrett.
Yeah.
When I first met him a couple times. And I didn't know anything about him, his YouTube career or anything like that. So
there's some people that just have like such a nice like vibe to them.
The thing is with me, I think that's also the reason why I get along with a lot of people is because I'm very upfront and honest about how I see them.
Yeah.
And usually it's never bad unless they do bad, but so.
Yeah, I mean.
That's why people don't really have a problem with me, I don't think. I might just be completely ignorant.
No, you do.
I really don't think people have a problem.
Don't sell yourself short.
I really don't think people have a problem with me or anything that I've done. I'm sure I've done shit that maybe they didn't like, but
No, I mean, like I said, I think you're a very caring person. You go out of your way for people, sometimes to a cost of yourself.
yeah.
But, you know, I feel like you have a great head on your shoulders and you're very funny and yeah,
Great.
I could go on.
Yeah.
Share with your partner an embarrassing moment in your life.
My whole life is embarrassing. My whole fucking life is embarrassing, dude.
Based? Those
Fucking, my whole life. What do you fucking want from me? My whole fucking life is embarrassing. An embarrassing part of my life. That the fucking the arm cutting story was so fucking embarrassing. Because it's not like I was doing it constantly. It was like my second time doing it.
Did you do it one time or did you do
No,
multiple?
I did like a cut. But then I was like, oh, this shit. Like I have very little tiny scars. Right here.
Oh my God,
and
I
right
see
here.
it. Yeah.
Like very, very little ones. And it's because I'm like, I would like very lightly cut and be like, I don't like that.
I did that too. I remember I like tried it because I was like, maybe they're onto something with it. And I had like detached like a razor.
Yeah, I never understood what it meant.
And I
understand what it means.
Yeah.
Believe me, I know, but
I did it. I did one cut. I was like, yeah, no, I don't like this.
I never like even consulted my friends who were doing that. You know what I mean? I was never like went up to my friends and been like, why do you have all those scars? Like, does it hurt? Like, what do you do? Like, what's the point? Like, what am I supposed to feel? I saw it. They mention it, and then I go, I'll try that out. You know, same with drugs, honestly.
Embarrassing moment in my life. The first thing I can only think of is like I shit in the pool when I was younger, and that was
you're a fucking weirdo.
I was 4 or 3.
You're a freak, dude. You're a fucking freak.
And that like was
You should be embarrassed. You should still be embarrassed for that. That's
yeah, it was
crazy.
embarrassing, but like I feel like, oh my
Sitting in
God,
the pool as a lady.
I was a child.
So?
I was young. I was like a toddler. Or like,
That's your first memory. Is just you shitting in the pool.
my first memory is my mom promised me she'll take me ice skating, and she never did.
It still hasn't.
Still has it. Still haven't got ice skating.
When did you last cry in front of someone? Yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, you cried yesterday.
I've cried in front of him yesterday because I was listening
Listen
to
to a
Cancer
song.
by My Chemical Romance.
And then out of nowhere, I was like, I can't just forgot.
I was like, damn, I forgot how sad this.
I
Dude,
look over, I'm like, what the fuck is happening right now?
yeah. By myself, I haven't cried by myself in a while. You cried on stream recently, didn't you?
Oh, I did. Yeah, I guess that would be the last time I cried in front of another person. But like I want to like let's change it to like face to face. I don't want to like over the internet. It still kind of feels like I'm crying by myself, but people are watching.
Yeah. Even if it wasn't like yesterday, I feel like I probably cried in front of you, the last person, to be honest.
Yeah, I the last time I cried in front of a person, I think it was like probably like 2 years ago.
Damn.
2 years ago when I just ended a relationship I was in just ended. And I was like very upset about that. So I cried in front of them, which was also embarrassing. Gross. Yeah.
What about by yourself?
Last time I cried by myself, dude. I don't really remember. It wasn't this year. It must have been last year, sometime last year. I don't think I cried but I've been too like on the go this whole year. I feel like to like have time to cry.
Yeah.
About anything.
I think I cried earlier this week.
Nice.
I don't remember why. When Raff and I first met, I used to send pictures every time I would start crying to him.
Yeah.
And I got one from him one time.
And it was because I was watching.
You're watching a movie and it reminded you of your mom and dad.
Yeah, I can't do any movies that have like a family basis on it. I will fucking cry my eyes out. Tell your partner something you like about them. We did that.
I like you.
Yeah, I like you too, dude. What, if anything, is too serious to be joked about?
You're the wrong fucking person to ask that, dude.
I don't believe in anything being too serious to be joked about. I think humor is literally the healing factor of everything, right?
For me, it's like I can joke about anything, but sometimes like if I'm going through something, sometimes I'm like mentally the jokes feel too soon because it feels too real. But then I'm like open to joking about shit like as like a couple days pass.
Yeah, dude. I'm not if it's anything about me, I don't give a shit. I'll joke about whatever. I don't care. I really like do not give a shit. You can joke about anything. I'm usually willing to play along with you.
I was gonna say I feel like there's
Things that are too serious. Like I don't like joking about. It's hard to say. If I don't think it's gonna be an observation of something and it's a funny observation of the thing that's going on, I won't go out of my way to joke about it. But if I think it's something that's going on and I think like, oh, observationally, like this is a funny thing that's happening within that, I'll joke about it. But if I'm joking to harm somebody, that's when I don't joke about shit. Mm-hmm. That's when it's not a joke. It's like you're trying to actively insult somebody. If I'm joking about somebody or somebody's life, and I'm doing it as like to make light of that thing, that's the purpose of the joke. It's not to.
Yeah.
So I don't really know. Nothing's really out of bounds for me.
I was just say because I really can't think of anything that I've joked about to you where you're like, whoa.
Yeah, same. Honestly, maybe sometimes if things are too soon, I won't do it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I don't really have any good examples.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like a whatever.
We're pretty much both open books.
I really will just joke about whatever.
Yeah.
If you were to die this evening with no opportunity to communicate with anyone, what would you most regret not having told someone? What haven't you told them yet?
Oh.
A lot of mine is just gonna be like, nah. I don't think I would have any regret. If I was gonna die this evening and no opportunity to communicate with anybody, my biggest regret would just be like not being able to say goodbye to people. Or like not being able to say I love them. And why haven't you told me yet? Because I'm not dying. So
yeah, I was just saying like,
and I do tell them.
I was just saying I feel like I don't tell people I love them a lot.
Yeah.
And I feel like maybe that's what I would regret. But I feel like although I don't say it, I feel like my actions show it. I would hope.
I don't think anybody would be like, oh, how did she feel about me? The select few that are out there that do feel like that, I'll tell you right now, she doesn't like you. So I'll tell you, if you do feel that way, she doesn't like you at all. Okay? You're kind of a bitch. You're kind of like the worst person alive. So.
Your house containing everything you own catches fire. After saving your loved ones and pets, you have time to safely make a final dash to save any one item. What would it be? Why?
Let it burn.
Everything? I would save the quilt my great grandma and I made together.
That's a good one.
And she left it for me in the will.
If everybody I love is out of the fire, loved ones and pets, then let it burn. I don't give a shit. The only thing I could really think of is like maybe documents I don't want to fucking go through the hassle of getting again.
There's nothing like sentimental you have, like anything in your room.
There's things that are sentimental, but if my parents or everybody's still alive when I'm out, then we're good. I don't care. I'm Jewish, but I was raised very Buddhist, which is a classic Jew thing to do. And so I don't really have attachments to anything. I like things. I like having things, but if they were gone, I don't really give a shit. The other thing that would piss me off is like I spent all this money on something and now I don't have that. But like honestly, like I don't.
Not even your PC, new GPU.
No.
New GPU.
No, because I have renter's insurance, so I'd be solid. I'd be good.
Yeah, I feel like the quilt is honestly the only sentimental thing I have.
I don't have anything really of sentimental value. I have like small things like maybe my mom made for me, but even that stuff, I'm like, she's here.
Yeah.
If worst comes to worst, she'll just make it again. I really I don't care. Get rid of it all. Yeah. Of all the people in your family, whose death would you find most disturbing?
My sister's.
That's a rough one. Most disturbing, I'd probably say my brother and my sister.
Yeah, my sisters and my brother would fuck me up.
Yeah, anybody, the ones that are going to be with me after my parents shuffle away. I think would be the most disturbing.
Yeah, my brother and sisters.
Yeah. Any death in my family, I would find
my
super
grandparents
disturbing.
would fuck me up. My mom would fuck me up. My dad, no.
Yeah.
Even actually, so I think about this. I'm like, would I regret not talking to my dad if I found out he died right now?
I feel like,
and I'm like, no.
If no, maybe not. But I feel like if you knew he was dying, I think you'd make an effort to at least say goodbye.
I don't know if I'd have to think about it.
Yeah. I don't know. Share a personal problem and ask. This is the last question, by the way.
Yeah.
Thank fucking God you guys got a 2-hour episode. You're fucking welcome. All of you. Share a personal problem and ask your partner's advice on how they might handle it. Also, I don't like that they say partners. It makes it seem like it's like a romantic thing. Share a personal problem and ask Frogan's advice on how they might handle it. And also ask your partner to reflect back to you and how you seem to be feeling about the problem you've chosen. I feel like we do that already.
I do that.
I don't really have personal problems. All of my personal problems have to do with like money and like and like job stuff, but like it's not. I don't really have like. I'm at the point of my life currently where I don't really like have. I don't dwell on problems that I have. I don't really have that many problems. I'm very, very blessed and thankful to be in a position that I'm in right now. Could it be better? 100% it could be better. But I am good. I am so good.
A personal problem I have, I'm being sued.
yeah. I'm already give you advice on how to do it.
No.
I'm also not a lawyer, you know?
Yeah, I know. No, I mean, whenever a problem arises, I feel like we do that anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if we were going to share a personal problem with them, no.
Yeah, no.
No, dude. I don't have any personal problems. My personal problem is that I am just not working on things that I need to be working on. And I'm already doing the steps that I need to be doing to do that.
I was just say,
the position I'm in, it's all numbers and it's all just opportunity based. I don't have any issues.
I was to say with that though, you're working on it. You did the one major step you needed to do.
Yeah, I'm doing the shit. So,
so you're working on it.
Yeah,
you're
so I
good.
don't really have a problem right now. That's why I'm saying I'm very thankful where I'm at. Could it be better? 100% yes. It could be so much better.
Okay, that was it.
That was it. Thank you.
How do you feel?
The same. I feel the same. Was I supposed to feel different?
No, I mean it's like more of those things where like, do you feel like you learned a lot more about the other person? Or do you feel
not more so than I thought I knew, or that I didn't know. So, yeah, I don't know.
We failed.
I mean,
I'm
guess
kidding.
I failed.
No.
If I didn't.
No, I'm kidding. I mean, the thing is, I feel like we already know so much about each other. It's like, I feel like what we said just maybe filled in blanks of stuff we didn't really know.
Sure.
But we knew the bigger picture.
Yeah, sure.
I think.
Yeah. I'm on board with that.
Yeah, that's it. So
That's it, dude. Congratulations on getting a 2-hour episode for the 69th bone. And yeah, we'll see you guys on the Patreon.
We're going to do the rice purity test and
Which we know how that's going to go.
maybe we'll do the BDSM test.
Maybe.
Who knows?
No, maybe.
I haven't done it in a hot minute.
Here, spoiler alert. I'm vanilla. Boy, just kidding. You find out on the Patreon if we do it. Look, patrons, here, you guys can do it too. $5 a month. That's all it takes. You guys can't subscribe for free, but you guys don't really get that much content, if any at all. It's better to get the extra 30 minutes to an hour of content after the podcast, plus all the extra content that we give you on the Patreon as well. You can check out the Nelk Boys stuff on the Patreon. We did not like them at all.
That bullshit.
Yuck, dude. All right. Well, that's it. See ya. Goodbye.
Bye.